This is the third part of a multi-part episode. If you haven't seen the other two, what the hell are you doing clicking on this? Go check them out now. You are Edward Snowden, and you've inadvertently ordered a flight to America. So I'm going to use my library card, which I cleverly had put in a different name.
You think you're a spy or something?
In the hopes that the TSA will somehow allow me to get through using a library card as identification.
I was going to say, surely they're going to be like passport. You're going to pop down a library card. That's not going to fly.
Okay, then what's the worst that happens then? They just deport me back to where I came from. Fine. Are we trying to get into America here?
No,
or are we just trying to not get...
I'm fairly sure he doesn't want to go to America.
He does not want to go to America.
Okay, that's fine. I'll put my library card down and they'll send me back. They won't at any point realise I'm Edward Snowden because I just put down a library card
They're going to bloody search you.
saying tits for like,
You're
going
going
to
to
search
the
you.
flight. You ordered the flight. So you've got passport.
inadvertently, but yeah, well, I got part on that side, but America didn't find out that I was Edward Snowden.
All that's going to happen is they're going to be like passport. You're going to put down your library card. They're going to be like, alright Joker, let's go. And you're going to get searched and they're going to find your real passport, which we know you have on you.
I swallowed it.
Plane inadvertent. You liar.
I flushed it down one of those toilets. I attempted to toilet and I realised, oh fuck me, this is difficult. Because I knew I'd have to get rid of the damn thing. So I then flushed it down the suction toilet where it would never be seen again.
I'm fairly sure you'll be detained as opposed to deported.
And I'm detained then.
Let's not going to work out your Edward Snowden eventually, aren't they?
How are they going to work out Edward Snowden eventually?
Because you look like Edward Snowden.
That is a problem. Not going to lie. There's a cog in this always interesting The library card will unfortunately get you so far. I've only been playing the MacGyver mode where I put down as many cards as I want. Anyone else?
I'm just going to send a message in a bowl to the captain, and it's going to be a really polite message.
You're going to lob it at him.
No. I'm just going to politely pass it to the captain. You know, he's going to be amused by my whimsical nature. The fact I've handed him a message.
What's the message you're going to say?
Well, he's also little did you know, the pilot's also a massive police fan. So
if you're writing this message, what is it going to say? Please don't tell anyone I'm Edward Snowden. I'm Edward Snowden.
No, it's just going to, you know.
Hi,
basically ask,
Edward Snowden here. Funny turn of events.
You may remember me from WikiLeaks.
I'm very aware of where this plane is going, and as you can imagine, it's not really my jam. Any chance, old fellow, you could possibly turn the plane back? Maybe do this flight another time. Much love, Snowy.
Sort of along those lines, you know.
Public kisses.
Sort of along those lines, it'd be really polite to be like, mate, can you do me a solid, you know, bit of a sticky situation, you know, bit of a crazy night last night. Was meant to go to Germany, going to America, whoopsie. You just, you know, land in Iceland and I'll just jump off and you can be on your merry way.
You'll never guess what I've bloody well done. I'm Australian now. You only bloody guess what I've just done. I've got on one of those Yankee planes, haven't I?
What am I bloody going to learn when the American Express goes there?
Crikey, I'm only bloody Edward Snowden.
And yeah, he'll land.
This is a right kerfuffle I've got myself in.
And he will land in Iceland and, you know, I'll probably give him a police album because I like the police too and he'll be happy.
Edward Snowden, the police man.
He can be-
God, it's like those bad jokes. Edward Snowden, Sting, and the bunch are all on a plane. Anyone else?
Okay.
You're going to without a parachute now, aren't you?
Actually, no. I wanted two options. I wanted one to go with. Did you have one already?
Yeah.
Okay, go on,
okay.
Up to you, sir. You were just really confident and hoping to go for last because you're confident in this. You look quite happy with yourself.
Guess what I pack on me every time I go travelling?
Parachute.
Lynx Africa.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Continue.
I'm going to put a hefty dose of Lynx Africa on. You've seen the adverts. I'm going to have a flock of women behind me, around me, I'm going to use this human shield of beautiful women. Just wander on through, purchase a new ticket, wander on back. No one's going to stop me.
Is this why
you're
you're
going to be distracted by the entourage of
Wait,
beautiful women?
is this why you're on the flight?
Yeah, you're already on the plane, mate. It
You
doesn't
can't
work.
weapon boarded the plane.
No.
You can't take your links can on the plane.
Yeah, you can only take less than 100.
You have boarded a flight from America, so.
It's... Look, listen, yeah.
Also, what
I'm Edward Snowden.
Assassin's Creed.
I'm Edward Snowden. I don't obey the 100 million language rules. I take my own shotgun on the plane.
are you thinking when you're on the other side, you're going to use it? Because you do realise you still have to go through customs.
Oh, mate,
Have you
I'm
ever
gonna
been
just
to
wander.
American customs? They make you queue.
I'm bloody Edward Snowden.
They will make all those beautiful women line up
No,
and then
they
check the
won't.
pass. Yes, they will.
They're
You've been to American.
Yankees.
You've been to American customs.
They're going to be far too distracted by bosoms.
I don't think they will be. I've been to American customs. They're quite.
Unfortunately, they'll be far too distracted by searching the minorities. It's true. It just is.
So,
If there's a guy with a turban, then you're okay. They'll spend a long time searching him, putting their glove on and everything, because they're expecting him to be the next big terrorist.
they're not going to search me.
But
wandering
also, I
through
want to point out,
America
you still
as
got to go through customs. You're probably going to have a passport that says Edward Snowden. That's going to flag something on their system. As much as the beautiful women.
The Edward Snowden alarm will go off.
In case Edward Snowden break glass.
You guys, it's happening.
Besides, if it comes to it and there's a shootout, or they try and detain me,
I've been training for this all my life.
I've still got a good amount of meat shield.
But it's still going through.
I've got a good amount of attractive meat shield.
Sorry, can I just? I'm really enjoying the new nickname for women now of meat shield. Go on, Chris.
Oh, right, where do we go from here?
Where do we go now? Copyright.
Right, okay, so everyone would expect Edward Snowden, of all people, to have a high-tech solution to this problem. He'd either hack his way into the flight records, bits and pieces. He'd basically take over the plane and fly his way back, but no, not in this case. What he's going to use in this case is his favourite club-footed street pigeon. Now, everyone knows that any form of communication can be
I
hacked.
can't bring a can of Lynx Africa on the fucking plane, but you've managed to smuggle in a street pigeon.
Yeah.
Go on, let's let him go on.
I want to tell the story of how the street pigeon is going to fly you away. You can be riding it like Gary Owen on a pigeon. So,
I'm interested
Oh, it's
now.
going to get better than this. So, anyway, computers can be hacked. iPhones, Android phones, any other phones can be hacked. Any kind of device can be hacked. You know what can't be hacked? Club-footed street pigeon.
specifically,
Specifically, a club-footed street pigeon.
it's their USP. That can't be hacked.
If it was like a pristine pigeon, people might suspect that this is a mangy old pigeon. Right?
Right?
Now, what's going to happen at this point is, don't ask me how, but this pigeon is outside the plane.
Okay, so it's clogged up in the.
It's
in the
about to
turbine,
be, you know where
yes.
this is going.
Okay.
So I've not brought this pigeon with me, but I have a trained pigeon, a trained club-footed street pigeon, that is willing to give up its feathery little life for my safety. Now, having received word...
Oh no, I'm Edward Snowden. I'm on a plane. Quick, whiskey. To my aid.
This plane is not supersonic. Now, what's happened is, as soon as I have got on this plane, other pigeons have noticed that I've boarded the plane, and there is a coup that is spreading to the opposite side of the planet.
Actual coup.
There is a coup!
Actual
You've got
coup.
one pigeon.
Yeah.
And you got one.
It only takes one, because that one is going to be the one that initiates bird strike. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume that this is a
That
two-engine
one pigeon
plane.
has good motivational speaker skills.
Hasn't this changed? Because you said a second ago it's going to clog up the engine.
It is.
Now it's
We're going to
suddenly
assume.
calling in other pigeons.
Oh,
What is this?
no. The other pigeons are calling in this pigeon. Because if this
What?
pigeon was behind the jet, if this pigeon was at the airport,
How
Right,
are you
not on the plane.
communicating with these pigeons?
I also want to point out one flaw in your plan. Planes are a lot faster than pigeons flying.
precisely, which is why you.
And also, depending on what point you call them, which I'm presuming isn't going to be during takeoff because it's fucking loud, so the pigeon isn't going to hear you.
Is that
Pigeons can't fly to the altitude of a fucking plane.
Right.
They're ridiculously high, mate. You'll freeze. Have you been like how it gets?
It's a street pigeon. It's not a 30,000 foot pigeon. It's a street pigeon.
They build those planes to take ice because there's ice at that kind of altitude.
Planes have to leave the ground before it gets to the altitude higher than which a pigeon can fly. This pigeon is going to sacrifice itself into the main engine.
Do you know what though? Actually, that would work because if they were mid-air and a pigeon went into it, it might obviously depending on how big the issue is and everything. They might be like, okay, look, we're going to be flying like with trouble now. We're going to have to go there because there's nowhere to land right now. It's over the water, so we're just going to have a rough kind of journey back. If it's whilst taking off, as Nick knows with his pilot skills and everything, if you have an issue, you can just land straight back down. Wouldn't you?
Yes. Probably pigeon.
Yeah.
Club-footed street pigeon! That's what I'm saying.
How have you communicated with this pigeon?
Yeah, that's
Right.
my point.
There is a flock of pigeons, okay?
It was
These
one
have been
pigeon.
trained.
One pigeon.
Okay, this pigeon is the one that's going to fly into the engine, but what has happened?
Why do you need the others? You just need one pigeon.
That is one really devoted pigeon to your cause.
The first pigeon notices.
Snowden's in trouble. Quick, I must sacrifice my life.
It hasn't noticed
That's
yet.
a
This is
pigeon
why we
voice,
need
boy.
the pigeon to then signal to this pigeon.
Okay.
How have the other pigeons noticed it?
Yeah.
Because
He's dead.
they have been trained that if Edward Snowden walks onto a flight to America, they will send out
You hearing
signal
this shit?
to this club-footed street pigeon.
Okay.
This is a streetwise pigeon. It knows the game. It
I'm
knows
just-
what's going on. It knows what to do.
I'm just going to keep backing up further into this. How do the pigeons know this flight's going to America?
They don't need to know where it's going to. He said they were flying to after it's taken
So
off.
if Edward
No, he just said
Snowden,
it
God
specifically.
forbid, gets on any plane, he's a dead
Yes.
man. He's a dead
But these
He's
pigeons,
not going to kill him.
pigeons spend more of their time flying than
Into
planes.
planes.
They know which direction America's in. As the
man.
bird
Bloody
flies.
don't.
I don't think they do.
No. Pigeons
They're
don't
not migrating
Pigeons don't
birds.
migrate.
Well, I was assuming the Monty Python, but I didn't.
They are street pigeons. They're not migrating pigeons.
I've never seen a pigeon in London be like, oh, screw this, I'm going to go to Africa.
I also did a little bit of
How do you
research.
remember it's been? Have you ever asked?
Also,
Where did it go on its gap year? You don't know.
It's a club-footed pigeon, or it's not like a standard pigeon. Surely it's got a bit of a gammy leg, so.
It has.
Like so clubbing.
So,
Not only,
surely it's not going to be able to fly
if
properly.
everything else works, this pigeon would still need some bloody foresight. Because
Right.
it's not going to be able to
Flying
catch.
foresight.
Because it's not going to be able to catch up with the plane. I've just done a quick check.
That's why.
The average cruising speed of a pigeon while flying is 50 miles per hour. If we're going to assume this is a continental plane, because he's flying from where he is to America, that's probably something like a Boeing 747. They cruise up to 570 miles per hour.
What speed do they need to take off in the first place?
Probably pretty freaking close to that.
This
It's
is
a bloody
why.
heavy plane.
This is why I'm not just using the one pigeon, because the other pigeons
No,
have
but
a
you've
single
got one
pigeon
pigeon
that
here.
is ahead of
But
the
they
plane.
don't need to go. They just need to be in front of it, don't they? Because they
Yeah.
want to be in front of it to get caught in the turbine.
Yeah, but again, that still requires a lot of foresight. What
To
if
be
it
fair,
wasn't?
they'll be able to see that before they take off, won't they? Like a mass flock of pigeons. They got all kinds of like equipment. If you've got a flock of pigeons coming towards you, they're like, they're going to take off.
Yeah, they're going to say, we're going to take off, and everyone's like, right, I'll get off then. But,
Well, no, they'll just wait. They'll just probably do something. I've been on planes. where
I'm
they
just going to
go away.
shorten this for the benefit of the viewers. Fuck your pigeons.
Yeah.
okay, so what are we waiting for then?
I can't remember the others.
We have a message in a bottle to the pilot.
Yep.
Your can of Link's Africa.
Yep.
Mark's library card.
Yep.
Or a street pigeon that is willing to give its life.
The only thing, I really like Mike's message in a bottle, but the other thing that occurred to me is you're not going to get anything to the pilot because they just don't let you take stuff to the pilots anymore for obvious reasons.
No, I got into it. I got into him before he went in, or he took off.
So Michael's not going to be able to get his message to the plane. You're not going to be able to take Link's Africa onto the actual plane itself.
I'll just stick it in your pants.
Chris's pigeons with mops for a fair one. Library card.
Once you're already on
It's the only thing that isn't in any way going to put an issue in the system. Yes, I'm going to end up in America, but you know.
But you're also going to be caught because you don't like Edward Snowden because you are Edward Snowden.
Eventually,
they're
for
gonna
5
finger
years.
point you.
And also, if you get to customs, they don't accept library cards. They accept passports only.
You know what they don't accept? Like footed street pigeons.
I think we might have all lost.
Yeah, I don't think any of these are
Yeah.
really going to work.
Okay, none of those have worked. We've all lost.
We suck at this game.
Hey.
Yeah, so that was us playing Bucket of Doom. Fun times. Okay. So, see you guys all later then.
Take
On
it
that
easy.
note.
Easy.
Bye guys.
For more fun videos, why not subscribe?
Yeah, what he said.